Anyway, I hope that brief sidestep where we talked about, personal development and a journey that we're all on was helpful, productive for some chatters. Maybe not for all of you. I suspect for many it was a frustrating experience. One that you will not recover from. Maybe you're on, instead of your own journey of self-improvement, you're on your journey of fuck Hasan for even bringing up self-improvement. How dare he? I got much love for you regardless. Hasan's new pharmacist, thank you for the 521 gifted subs. What is this? Are you a liberal yourself? I missed it.
This is the Radical Caucus. We believe not only in the right to keep and bear arms, but the right to keep and bear nukes.
Nuclear weapons?
Of course.
We are here outside the Washington, D.C. Hilton at the Libertarian National Convention. Now, DeVron, we don't know a lot about the Libertarian Party, do we?
No, we don't. We're excited to go in there, talk to some people, figure out what they believe. It should be probably pretty boring.
Yeah, it's
standard
a
kind of convention.
It's just a civil discussion of who they want to nominate as their candidate for president.
Right.
Obviously, the big thing with the Libertarian Party is they don't want the government in their life. And I think everyone kind of agrees on that, so there really shouldn't be that much disagreement here at the Libertarian National Convention. Should be just kind of a standard boring thing. Can I just grab your name really fast?
Starchild.
Starchild?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm going to get right in front of this right now. Explain the outfit.
Well, Javier Milei, who's the first libertarian head of state in the world, as far as I know,
it's his
talks
dog.
About people being lions, not lambs. You know, he wanted to wake up the lions, so that's why.
So this is your lion outfit.
This is my lion outfit. Afuera.
All right, and is your legal name Starchild?
It is.
And why are you?
That's actually not what's important, because people should be able to be known however they want, instead of having government say, "Oh, well, this is your legal name, and so that's who you are." No, people should choose for themselves.
You know you can change it, right? Like, I'm just saying, you can change your name if you want to.
So what does it mean to you to be a libertarian?
So we believe in less government on every issue, all the time. We believe in consistently shrinking the state any way we can, any way from lowering your taxes by $1 to opening the borders completely. We believe in no particular orderism. Whatever is politically...
You believe in opening the borders completely?
Completely.
How would that look if that happened?
Well, there's currently an open border between Wisconsin and Michigan, and I would expect the border between Texas and Mexico to look very similarly. There's different laws on both sides of the border, and people should come and go as they please.
Why don't you read the sign to us?
So it is No Joe with the lovely X out. Almost everything is wrong. And I hesitate to say almost, because I'm not sure I need that qualifier. Time to resist, nojoebiden.us is the website. And I ran with this sign in New Hampshire and Vermont. New Hampshire did not go well, 11th place.
It should be something everybody here can agree on, whether it's you believe in re-legalizing cocaine, or if you just kind of laissez-faire and like the Statue of Liberty.
We're here at the Libertarian National Convention here, the biggest gathering of beards in the country. It's basically a beard convention. A lot of people with beards are here. There's one with somebody with a beard now, kind of looks like Santa Claus.
think facial hair is just, it's a joy of being male. It's a privilege we have. We should rejoice in it and take advantage of it. And, libertarianism is all about expressing yourself, and I think expressing yourself through facial hair is a legitimate way to do that. And pretty much everyone in my organization who has the capability of growing facial hair has some.
I see probably about 90% of the men here have pretty long beards.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I think libertarians just like to be a little bit different. They like to go against the grain of society. And for such a long time, it was just like the mandatory uniform is that you were clean shaven every day. Right. And so doing something, it's like getting a tattoo, or it's like dyeing your hair a crazy color. It's just a way of being an individual and standing out from the crowd.
Libertarians are kind of famous for their belief in gun rights. Do you subscribe to that? Do you feel that way, that people should be allowed to have their ownership of their firearms?
So, this is the Radical Caucus. We believe not only in the right to keep and bear arms, but the right to keep and bear nukes.
Nuclear weapons?
Of course. Things will probably get worse before they get better, but they will be worse for a much shorter amount of time if you empower individuals.
Well, if everyone gets blown up by nuclear weapons really quickly, then that's a very short amount of time.
Well, in that case, I love Jesus, and I hope you do too. We're all meeting the afterlife.
Yeah.
I respect that chatter. I respect that man for who might be a chatter, because that is the HasanAbi doctrine. I'm just saying, if you want to be a state, you have to have a nuke. That's a chatter, dude. That's a HasanAbi head, bro. Straight up.
There is a
full bar. Look right
full
here.
Bar over
There's a
there.
full bar. What would you say? I would say like 40% of the people here have had a drink in their hand. Is that a screwdriver?
It's a fuzzy navel.
What's a fuzzy navel?
Vodka and orange juice.
I thought that was a screwdriver.
Well, I'm not sure, but it's good.
It's good?
Yes.
How many have you had today?
This is the first and only.
Is there peach in there? Peach schnapps or juice?
Um,
Can I smell it?
Sure.
It smells just like orange juice and vodka.
It is.
That's a screwdriver. Drinking a mimosa?
Oh, yeah.
How many have you had today?
One.
One? Goes right to your head, though, right?
Yep, perfect.
We can be in compliance with our bylaws. No. We won't have people challenging our presidential and vice presidential nominees.
Bro, if the government wants to fucking generate some revenue, they should literally put a DUI checkpoint right outside the Libertarian Convention parking lot, okay? These men love drunk driving. They love drunk driving and talking about the penis sizes of different races, apparently, on top of trying to abolish age of consent laws.
We are here at the Libertarian Convention now. They have labeled this convention the Ungovernable Convention. Here behind me, of course, they debate how to pick their leader, how to govern.
When there is an ambiguity in our bylaws, like what the definition of what the National Convention means, a simple majority vote can solve that problem.
What's everybody arguing about right now?
Whether it's an issue as to certain delegates, whether they should be seated or not.
There's been a motion made to challenge Wisconsin and Oklahoma's alternate delegates.
What are you guys talking about right now?
So right now, what we're trying to do is figure out how, I'm from Washington State. Washington State and Oklahoma have not been able to get our delegation seated. We've been fighting for this. We already voted for it.
I can already tell this smells worse than a fucking Smash meetup, dude. Like, you know, we joke around a lot about FGC meetups, but God damn, that shit looks stanky as hell.
For it. And right now, we're trying to make the argument that there is a way to solve this. We already voted on this. There's a way to solve this other than to amend the bylaws and then vote on everything again. We already voted on this as a body.
So how close is the Libertarian Party to picking the presidential candidate here at the convention?
You know, I wish we were doing it right now.
It seems like for a group of libertarians that debating these like bylaws It feels like a very rules-driven conversation here. It's just a surprising thing.
It is a surprising thing, right? It's supposed to.
Libertarians love rules, though. That's the thing that people misunderstand about libertarians. They fucking love rules. They love thinking that there's a magic set of rules that they understand that no one else understands, that they can just like say, and then it'll be like a magic spell, and it and the spell will and the spell will magically cause the cop to go, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir."
To be the party of love and individualism and all this, and Robert's Rules of Order is a cancer.
Become ungovernable.
I mean, that's what we do here.
Yeah.
Will there definitely be a nominee by the end of this? Yeah.
I hope it's Chase Oliver.
Please tell me your name and why you're here.
I'm Chase Oliver. I'm a Libertarian candidate for president seeking to fight for a world set free in our lifetime.
All right. So how are things looking for you right now?
We're really confident going into the convention that we have a well-run campaign structure. We have the delegate math, I believe, on our side, and we look forward to winning this nomination so it can be a real contrast to Trump, Biden, and even RFK.
And if you had to bet on it, what do you think the odds are that you become president of the United States?
Well, you know, the truth is that it's a tough road to climb when you're challenging the two-party system, but there are other victories you can have outside of that outright.
Didn't this guy win? Like, isn't he the nominee? And they were very mad because he's like in front of like a gay sign and wearing a mask or something. There's like a photo of him. Or is that someone else? I saw that like whoever is the Libertarian nominee, I didn't even like look into it at all. I just saw that people were very upset. I will never forgive you. I will never forgive you for not only getting me so good, but also simultaneously getting me good in a way where I have to stare at Tim Pool's bald head, beanie-less head. You have absolutely gone and destroyed me. What confidence I had in my craft that remains is now gone. Thank you. Why'd you click it? Because I thought that was a productive, helpful chatter. See, that's the worst aspect to this. You can't bait me in a contentious manner because I'm used to that. But when you actually bait me in a helpful manner, that's where the sacred bond of trust between HasanAbi, the streamer, and the good chatters falls apart. It perishes. Okay? Hasan, aren't you essentially a liberal? You've gained a wealth from donations by presenting as a socialist, yet live in $1 million house. Most of your income comes from the top of the hour ad breaks. Oh, you missed it. You missed your opportunity. Still posting. You'll get me one time, chatter. Bait like that is why Stalin had to purge everyone. Yeah, here's the 3-minute ad break now.
Win, you can change the, you can push the Overton window towards liberty. You can win ballot access and major party status in states all over the country. And what I say is we're going to build the party foundation up so that we can start tearing the state down.
In 2 sentences, what is your platform?
My platform is this: if you're living your life without force, fraud, coercion, theft, or violence, your life is your life, your body is your body, your business is your business, your property is your property. It's not mine and it's not the government's.
If you had to pick a Democrat or a Republican, a Joe Biden or Donald Trump, gun to your head, who would you vote for?
The gun would go off.
Yeah, my goat.
Something that's kind of interesting, RFK Jr. Is scheduled to speak.
Yeah. We are here for an RFK event, and you can schedule to start, I guess it was scheduled to start 2 minutes ago, but just look at the crowd. It's a huge packed house here. Not a seat empty.
They even have a bunch of areas for people to kind of lay down, where there's a bunch of empty chairs so people can kind of lay down and spread out. So the excitement is thick.
Very, very, very happy to be here today. I'm going to speak about the United States Constitution.
There's nothing funnier than the RFK Jr. conference drawing the biggest crowd at the Libertarian convention, considering that he's just a regular Democrat. Okay? On virtually every aspect of both foreign policy and even most domestic policy, he's just a boring ass liberal Democrat. Having said that, however, the one area where he is not the regular run-of-the-mill Democrat is vaccines. Not even just anti-vaccines, anti-medication, I think. Which is, I guess, for many of these libertarians, the major problem that they have with modern American governance. My goat.
Had a constitution that only enumerated government powers, but nowhere limited them. And so facts that George Mason, the Bill of Rights, was enshrined, were felt that.
Donald Trump scheduled to speak. Now, those are not libertarians.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Probably everyone has agreed that that's okay and won't have an issue.
Would you not take him over the other two? Fuck no. Why would I? My gripes with Joe Biden aren't, I want his identical policy paper, except for I'm also an anti-vaxxer who thinks that Ashkenazi Jews and the Chinese made COVID to kill white people. Because that's just RFK Jr. That's crazy. I want RFK Jr. I want Joe Biden on TRT, an anti-vaxxer with even more brainworms. Like, what are we doing? I'm swapping the dementia with brainworms. Literally brainworms, like physical worms. What the fuck?
With that,
I mean, they invited them here. I'd assume everyone in the party would want them.
RFK is fundamentally the most anti-capitalist nominee, though. No, he's not. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, that was a joke. Okay.
To be here. So, well, what are your thoughts on Donald Trump speaking here tomorrow?
I can't repeat what I'm thinking.
It sounds like it's not a good thing, though.
It was ridiculous. He has his own platforms. He doesn't need ours. We pay for our own mics. We pay for our own dais. We pay for our own conventions. He has his.
Damn. Seems like Libertarian hates free speech.
Own.
How do you feel about Donald Trump speaking at the Libertarian National Convention?
If he was coming here to debate our candidates, and this is true for Joe Biden or anybody else, I would welcome that. But he's not coming here to debate us. He wouldn't even debate his fellow Republicans all primary season. He ducked the debates. You know, they were calling him Donald Duck, which I thought was very fitting.
If you could give a message to Donald Trump, what would it be?
Go away.
Why didn't they let you speak there?
Because she says it's because she didn't see me and she saw him.
Well, you've been here for at least
Almost
an hour, right?
They know what they're here to do. They just don't want it done. Now my motion's going to become a question of privilege, because because RFK is speaking at 3:40. My motion pertains. Oh no, yes it does, because this time is going to RFK instead of our presidential candidates, and I'm trying to get that time back. And these people are running the clock, and that is unfair to us as a party.
And make a comment about the.
There's nothing funnier than being this like upset. Taking it this seriously, that's awesome. This guy's great, man. Bro, our libertarians all just Reddit mods. That room is basically r/neoliberal. Yes. Yes. Every libertarian is at least 100K plus karma.
Trump bullshit. So, excuse my language.
No, you say whatever you want.
Yeah. Many of us are angry that he's being featured.
And why are you angry that Trump's going to be featured here?
It's insulting that, you know, one of our opponents, especially from the duopoly, is taking up our convention space.
Yeah. And what are you planning on saying?
You'll wait and see.
All right. A little suspense there.
Damn.
There's going to be a literal elephant in the room tomorrow with Donald Trump speaking here. What are your thoughts on Donald Trump, a Republican, coming to speak here at the Libertarian National Convention?
Well, it's probably the first time we've ever had an actual war criminal speak on our stage, so I'm not very happy about that. I think it's ridiculous. He's going to say lots of things that we want to hear, but just remember that he said a lot of things we wanted to hear in 2016 and 2020.
My man.
He didn't follow through on those things. He's a grifter. He's a liar.
All right, I guess I'm voting for this fucking guy.
And I don't trust him as far as I can throw him.
How far do you think you could throw him?
Not very far. He's a pretty fat dude.
So what are you going to say right now?
Oh, I've got a motion to claw back the floor time from RFK and Trump and give it to our candidates.
And are you up next?
I'm privileged.
I hope they see you, right? I mean, that's
Right?
what you said they don't.
I hope questions of privilege matter.
Well, is this on? Can you say, like, I have a privileged question? Yeah, I might say it right now. I would just go.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a matter of privilege.
Microphone number 3, question of privilege. Madam Chair, delegate from Connecticut, Dan Reel. I have a time-sensitive motion that pertains to RFK and Donald Trump's speaking time, and the motion was submitted hours in advance in writing, and we have filibustered our way out of avoiding a motion co-sponsored by 43 delegates that everyone wants to hear in debate.
That's so awesome. They're like, we don't want to hear RFK. We want our fucking candidates to talk about like selling heroin to children and how that should be legal, or driver's licenses and how they should be illegal. And if you think I'm joking about those two things that I brought up, I am not. Those are very real points of contention that have been brought up time and time again at the Libertarian Convention, and definitely the last time around. Exactly what I'm saying was a major point of contention where I believe Gary Johnson was booed at for saying that, yes, you should have to demonstrate competency in order to be able to drive. They booed him. Also, they cheered on a Libertarian candidate who unfortunately didn't win, for saying you should be able to sell heroin to children. I believe it was 5-year-olds purchasing heroin.
Mr. Dosbach.
Oh my God.
Well, it sounds
Point
like
of order.
she just like ignored it.
Your point of order is not a point of order? Is that Mr. Riedel?
Yes, it
It's
is.
not a point of order, and I'm going to continue.
You're going to alienate 43 co-sponsoring delegates. The The media sees you doing it right now.
Are you talking about me?
Yes.
Awesome, thank you. Cool.
I'd like to propose that we go tell Donald Trump to go fuck himself.
Here, here.
Yes.
Standing over.
Yeah, that was his fucking secret. He had that shit in the chamber, dog. Yo, that's what I'm talking about. He was like, yeah, just wait for me. Wait, I got something cooking.
Ovation for that.
We are a libertarian convention looking to nominate libertarians. We do not need to give that time to non-libertarians.
This is not a GOP cuckolding convention.
I move to vacate the chair.
Wow. Why do you want to vacate the chair? We'll tell you to the microphone. Why do you want to vacate the chair?
Because the chair's created a problem she cannot solve.
It's so funny. They're just like toying with them. But they're so serious. They're so serious about it. They can't even comprehend that like someone would be making fun of them directly to their fucking faces. It's like child brains, dude.
Well, there you have it from the Libertarian National Convention. The ungovernable is trying to prove to the American people why they should be the governing party. Best of luck to the Libertarian Party in 2024. Hey, maybe this is your year. And this starts.
Low key, it could be. Historically unpopular candidates going against one another. Who knows, man?
Is it a character that you embody here, or is this you?
Star Child is me. The character, to the extent of character, is just the Argentinian lion. You know, the people waking up and demanding our rights and freedom.
Well, Star Child, thank you for talking with us. Appreciate it.
Libertad carajo.
What does that mean?
Viva Libertad carajo. It's a long live liberty, damn it. And it's Javier Milei's.
I appreciate you talking with us.
Thank you.
Star Child, my goat. Or my lion, I guess. Not my goat. My lion. My giraffe. I don't fucking know. Libertad carajo. That was awesome. People still stand Javier. What the fuck? What do you mean? This is the Libertarian Convention. Of course they stand Javier. That's like one of the few times where an out and about libertarian anarcho-capitalist is like actually seized power and wasn't like planted as a US-backed dictator who turns into a fucking fascist. Javier is libertarians, Bernie Sanders. Yeah. Man. Can we talk about real shit yet? Free Palestine? Wait, what? Bro, have you been here? This is the 7th hour of the broadcast. Which candidate do you support? Potentially the Libertarian one. RFK Jr., baby. Let's go. Let's go. But I thought you gave Gaza 9 hours. That's what you said last time. Yeah.
Get him out! Get him out! Get him out!
I mean, this is literally the libertarian utopia that they believe should happen. Private security at a private event handling dissenting opinions. That is literally permissible. And there is no court structure that will unironically defend you. So what do you do now?
Right to try, terminally ill patients can receive and when it
Oh, that's Star Child?
what do they have to lose, you ask? They are so thousands and thousands of people are now living because of right to try. Trump nominated some 300 constitutionalist federal judges, a record, including a seldom seen 3 Supreme Court justices in one presidential Trump canceled and defunded federal diversity, equity, and inclusion programs and other state-funded races. The VA Fishing Act, which Trump signed, lets military veterans receive federally funded medical care in the private sector. If delays prevent their treatment in VA hospitals, in other words.
But yes, they do, actually. And that is the future that you want. It's not even the Secret Service kicking them out. It's literally private security. What do you do? It's private property. It's a private convention. Even though he's a part of the fucking delegates, it don't matter. What do you do, Star Child? This is your entire worldview crumbling in front of your eyes. Stop debate lording, bro. I'm not.
If they're delayed, they can go out and get a private doctor. We pay the bill. They go out, they get a private doctor. They get better. People were waiting online for 2 months, 3 months.
Bro, this is don't California, my Virginia.
6 months, and not anymore. Trump signed a measure that streamlines dismissals of federal bureaucrats who abuse America's beloved veterans. He got NATO countries to pay hundreds of billions of dollars more for their The only president who did so in substantial.
I don't get it. I thought they would all be armed. Is there no Second Amendment right? Where are the armed libertarian defenders? Like his nap is being violated, bro. His non-aggression principle. The non-aggression principle is not being maintained here. You might have already said it, but it must smell fucking crazy in there. Oh, you know it, dude. You fucking know it. All right, chat. I'm doing a half day today. I've decided. I'm tired. I don't know why I'm so tired, but I am. 7-hour broadcast. Tomorrow, when I start the broadcast, I'm going to be at a studio alongside the Try Guys and many other content creators. Watch Netflix dog on LA dance cult, TikTok cult.